Alright, everybody, welcome back. Sadly... Wait, hold on, I want to make sure I hit go live. Yeah, we're live. Sadly, Greta was not able to make it today. I considered delaying the stream again, but... I don't want to make you guys wait, like, who knows how long for Ace Attorney. Don't worry, Greta will be back for future streams. She's with us in spirit. She didn't die, but she is with us in spirit. I would, like, do a recap about what happened. But man, I don't know. I genuinely don't know. First thing I've learned about being Apollo Justice, no one tells you anything. Load game. Let me double check that I'm live for a third time, because I'm paranoid. Anyway. June 16th, 9 AM, District Court Defendant Lobby number 2. Let me look at my court record. Press E, like it's Minecraft for court record. Okay. Our client is this guy. We saw him for all of 2 minutes. This is his dad. This is a crime family organization. What I gathered. From what I gathered, this is an organized crime family. This is their son. Wonderful picture we got of him. He's some sort of animal. From what I can gather. Also this bastard's here. This guy is here. He got his noodle cart stolen. Also, he owns a noodle cart. This is our defendant's fiance. And then people are getting their panties stolen. Oh, we found the noodle cart. It was used. The victim died pulling it. And there was a knife on the ground. That Wookie had. So basically I have no idea what's going on. I don't understand anything. Hi, Trucy. Huh, Mr. Wright's not here today? He said a little foot injury was acting up. Old injury? You saw smiles yesterday. Yes, he smiled when he said, "We'd be fine as long as you're there, Trucy." Yes, fine, we'll be fine. Here comes justice. This is my thing I do. I started my voice training at 5 this morning. Ooh, do some now, I want to see. Or, here. Huh? Oh, okay. My name is Apollo Justice, and I'm fine. Everything is okay. I know what's going on. Sounds more like a self-mantra than a voice training. I'm fine, you know what I'm saying? Hey, good morning. Oh, I gotta remember what this guy's voice was. Yo, sup? Hit me with a guilty verdict, G. See if I care. You're just hanging loose and let things go with the flow, you know what I'm saying? No, not really. I don't know anything. Hi, Greta. Look, don't you be running your mouth like that in here. See, that's the difference between me and you, old man. I ain't afraid of no cops. Real G's can't keep it real till they spend some hard time in the bin. You have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Kid's hair makes him look like he's a fox. He does. This is a trial about Sammy. Sounds like they both... Sounds like they've both been boistering too, Apollo. My worst fears realized. Trial starting, I had a real talk with my client. Or I think my client's about to attack me. He's in a fighting stance. He's in like... This looks like the first frame of a Street Fighter opening. "10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4. Oh god, here he is. Your Honor. I don't know what's going on. Your Honor, I don't know. Court is now in session for the trial of Walkie Talkie. Defense is ready, Your Honor. Can't take this. Can't take this stream seriously with this guy. Okay. Sure, man. Can't read any line with this guy with a straight face. Ready to rock and roll her, Judge. Him! It's the guy from yesterday, he's a prosecutor. I'm just now, like... Why did he say that? Prosecutor in the case just comes up and... Why does he say anything? It's Mr. Gavin's brother. Okay. There's no point in me dwelling on it. The guy who hit on me at the park yesterday. I forgot my water. I need my water. Ellipses. I needed my water to read that line. Long time no see, Prosecutor Gavin. Are you taking a leave of absence? I don't know how to do this guy's voice. You know that little band I started in my free time? Thing is, we got real popular. Say 9 on your fans when 3 of your singles go Namja? I see. To be honest, I was a little concerned. Feared that you might still be distraught over that one trial. You know the one. By the way, I'm dropping your lore now for the people who weren't here for it. Oh, not to worry here, Judge. Would have missed this day in court for the world. It's worth even more than my VIP passes to one of my concerts, yeah? How could I pass up a chance to see the true strength of the little boy who bested my brother? So you're just not gonna elaborate on the whole thing that happened at the park, huh? So he did know. It was worth canceling a show or two. Is he, like, mad at me? Once again, I have no idea what's going on. Yeah, you're right, Partial Bullet. It was kind of Phoenix who did that. I was just there. I was just like, I was technically the one who... I was technically the defense attorney in that case. But, like... Anyway, we can begin your opening statements. For that I was thinking. Is the air in this courtroom not a bit serious? It is a court of law. No way to get the crowd jumping, or Judge. They're not supposed to jump. This is a courtroom. He forgot where he is. Apparently this prosecutor is well liked in the Ace Attorney series. Well, I guess he hasn't assaulted me with a whip. Or coffee. Or killed a man. Or killed a woman. He has yet to do any physical harm. He's just kind of weird with it. How do I pronounce this word? But you also hate Franziska and Godot. I don't hate Franziska. Franziska's the funniest character ever. I hate Godot. I hate Godot because he calls women kitten and is generally just weird and doesn't know what he's doing at all. He's also just kind of bad at his job, which made me mad. I hate Godot because he's stupid and doesn't respect women. Anyway, how do you pronounce this? Actone, baby. Actone. Say we play it my way. What's that noise? Wait, is this music playing, like, in the court? This isn't, like... This is Ace Attorney is the first diegetic music game, or what? I learned this in a Delta Room theory. Can we hear this? Can everyone in the court hear this? Sometimes you have to get on the up in order to get down prosecuting. The entire budget to this game went into Clavier's hand animations. This is crazy. Oh, okay, we're gonna talk about a dead man, like... Okay, yeah, okay. Under the desk, there is a boombox. I like to imagine it also, like... It sounds like the really compressed DS version. In real life. Imagine if... He's actually playing this on his Nintendo DS right now. He's got his Nintendo DS under the desk. The victim, Al Maractus, director of the Maractus Clinic. The scene at People Park. He was found pulling a noodle stand. What in the world was a doctor pulling a noodle stand? Yes, I believe we'll only find that out by asking the defendant right here, right now. Because it's undeniable. Truth that he shot the victim. What do you mean what do you mean about a lot of things, honestly? If you were to glare at anyone or justice, glare at the punk in the defendant's chair. This crime was witnessed quite clearly, you see. Very well. How long is this song, Clavier? Please admit the witness to the court. Oh! Right, I forgot about this. Technically, this would be funnier if I wasn't spoiled by this exact sprite scene from the freaking Miles Edgeworth's gay roleplay we did. Greta, post Miles Edgeworth gay proof in the chat, please. Yes, is plugged as one of the stage speakers he brought to courtroom. Also, how did he do that? Also, no, no, Your Honor, I will not introduce the defendant. This is more important. This doesn't matter to be cleared up. Can you talk without the accompaniment? I don't know what happened or was said in the last 10 seconds. Clavier did it as air guitar sprite, which I already knew about because... Greta, is Greta here? Mods? Can one of my mods post Miles Edgeworth gay proof in the chat, please? You know what? Actually, it's been a bit since we've shown Miles Edgeworth gay proof on stream. Google, show me Miles Edgeworth gay proof. Oh, hold on, Okay, you are going to be hearing... Hold on. This is important. This is so freaking important. This is so freaking important that you see this. Ignore everything else. This is the evidence. There's a website called, like, objection.lol or whatever. It's true. Lol. I was Mia in this. I am the witness. I did not kiss anyone. How? I just didn't. I didn't. Are you sure? Yeah. I didn't kiss anyone. Here's a video of me not kissing. When was this taken? When? What if you're fighting videos of when you did kiss? I did not kiss. You did. He has no lips, he gets no kiss kiss. You're gay. Anyway, that's Miles Edgeworth gay proof. Thank you all for watching. I think that's gonna be the stream for the night. I'm glad we got to witness this. Have a good one, everybody. Anyway, that's how I recognize that animation. Every time Clavier does that now, I'm just gonna think of Miles Edgeworth gay proof. You're gay. You're gay. I need to, like, reanimate this. Here's the... That's one of the first best part is, hi, I'm the witness. and here's a video of me not kissing. It's just a still PNG. I think if you searched up Miles Edgeworth for a while, you'd see that thumbnail. Oh, God, I'm gonna freaking... How often does anyone... I guess no one else... I think Greta's the only person who's played this game. Ever. You're the only person to have played this game, Greta, sorry. Ever. How often is he going to do that? Because every time he's going to... You're the only player ever! Every time he's going to do that, I'm just gonna think of that freaking stupid video. You're gay. By the way, this is a remake of the roleplay we did on that website I forgot the name of, and then my friend Eli remade it. But originally she was Godot. And originally It was the coffee drinking animation. But she switched it to Clavier, I don't know why, I think she just felt like it, and so the ending is like twice as long because Clavier's guitar animation is so long. Why does he do that? Anyway, what is wrong with him? I swear I could see a guitar for a second. This is Prosecutor Gavin. I think we went on a tangent for like 5 minutes there. What happened? The motive, her judge. Why'd the little punk do it? Xavier, I don't know if you can call people that anymore. Why'd he kill the director of Miraculous Clinic? Oh, I'm ejecting already, okay. Not so fast, the defendant doesn't explain that. This is true. Oh, but what if the defendant specifically requested to do so? As he did this morning. What if he did anyway? I want to give a shout out to all my homies, I believe he said. And I told him that's not how it's pronounced, it's homies. And I don't think English is even my first language, I know this. But he insisted it was homies. What? He said homemade? What is right? Trucy, I don't know what's going on still. We went on a tangent about Miles Edgeworth being gay, and I still don't get it. So far, Apollo is a better attorney than Phoenix. This is true. Phoenix did let his best friend Larry, first case, go on the witness stand, which is illegal, by the way. Every video you see of a lawyer playing Ace Attorney, that's like the first thing they say, like, by the way, this is illegal, they're not allowed to do this. You're not allowed to make you testify against yourself. I keep looking at Trucy's earring and thinking Pokemon Revive. That's actually the Chekhov's gun of Apollo Justice. Someone's going to die and Trucy will revive someone with that. I would say that on the stage you should hit the crowd with speed and ferocity. Sounds like he got you good, huh, Polly? I've been got. I'll admit it. They freaking got me. Well, this is highly unusual, but court will now hear from the defendant concerning his motive for the crime. So, you, son, are the defendant Milwaukee, are you? I ain't your son, old man. You step up to a Kentucky, you best be prepared to step strong. You step to a public official, you best be prepared to step into jail. You gotta hand it to him. Milwaukee sure has guts. I've heard this is the meta right now. It's not his guts I'm worried about. His speed stat isn't high enough, so it doesn't matter. Well then, the court will now hear the testimony on the defendant's motive. So, like, what is your problem? From the defendant himself. What is his problem? Why? He's about to speak his truth. Tell you one thing, that Talcum was a quacker. Someone had to show him what's what. I was in his clinic about half a year ago. He messed up my op something bad. And then he just lets me go without a word. See you later, bye. So I gotta go and get another doc to patch me up again. That was the day I done figured it out. No OG is gonna let that pass. That's why I went to his bad that night. Know what I'm saying? You know, I don't know what you're saying. You're saying you were one of the victim's patients? A lot of stuff goes down to keeping it real on the street, true that. I tell you one thing, that doc was a whack. Well, very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination. Can't believe this is the first time I'm hearing about all this. Apologists is no good, very bad career. Let it be known I am once again going through it. Okay. Can you not snarl and bark at me, please? Okay. Tell me what happened. Tell us what happened, Walkie. It's gonna be okay. First of all, the word you're looking for is quack. And isn't it a little harsh? He's your family doctor. Where's your pointy locks? Just who do you think you are? I'm your lawyer. Okay, trying to hear that. He was a quacker, plain and simple. Someone had to show him what's what. He messed up my ops. By op, do you mean operation or opposition? This is important. So you're a patient at the Miraculous Clinic half a year ago. For what reason? Eh, what you might call a mark of honor. Care to explain what was wrong? I'll talk about it. Had a little run-in with the rival's family. That's when I pulled a Jack move. I got shot! I'm never gonna get through this game because it's just too funny. He doesn't even have shoes on! They shot the shoes right off of him! I ran right into an ambush. He busted a cap right in me. How could this have happened? A real Jack move called getting shot. According to my sources, you quote-unquote couldn't stand the stress of waiting and ran in 15 minutes before the appointed time by yourself. Hey, I was more than a match for those guys. He just went... Huh? Okay. So you're carried to the Miraculous Clinic from there. Apparently he was shot in the... Jesus Christ. How is he alive? Are you sure this isn't quack? Walkie, are you sure this guy... How did he mess that up if... on the fact that you are very much still alive? I can't catch bullets between my teeth. I never... Oh, wait. Hold on. Did you say you can... Oh, you can! Shusi, when did you learn to do that? Never learned how to catch them with my heart. Oh, we're just not going to elaborate on that, okay. Bullets stopped just short of my thumb, but you know what I'm saying? Would've been golden if it weren't for that whack doc. Didn't even take out a stupid bullet. So, as you say, the surgery was a failure. I'm just stunned by this. There is so much going on. What does that noodle card have to do with any of this? I don't know. I don't understand. I'm still thinking about, and that's when I pulled the Jack move, and then just hard cut to him getting shot in the chest. Just missed a heart. Yeah, the bullet still got a bullet in him. Are you gonna... So it's just the air? He just lets me go without a word. See you later, bye! What do you mean he just lets you go without a word? What do you think it means? It's wag, that's what! I'm not sure what that means, but it sounds bad. Sounds as though her doctor wishes to hide his mistake. This is why he let the defendant go. He's a liar, straight up! He's a badder G than me! So I gotta go in, get another doc to patch me up again. Are you okay? So this bullet is still... You know, I can still feel it. Right there in my chest, pressing up against my heart. Your words are like a bullet shot straight into my heart. Or something to that effect. Incidentally, that's from one of our hit singles. Well, that sounds like a straightforward case of malpractice. Word, J-Man! Finally, someone who gets that's what I'm saying! Word, no accident, that's faux shizzle. My grandpa... he was really obsessed with Snoop Dogg for a bit, because he was like, I don't know, he was in the Super Bowl at some point, or maybe the Olympics. I don't remember where my grandpa saw him. But my grandpa decided that Snoop Dogg was the most interesting person ever, and for a while was signing his texts with faux shizzle. Anyway. Seems that there were issues with this doctor. Man, putting him down like that was doing a world a favor. Aki, please consult your lawyer before saying things like that. Shut up, Apollo. Back straight. Apollo, your posture is cringe. Apollo, you need to stand up straight. The judge is gonna make fun of you. Why did this mistake only come to light that day? It was found during the family health checkup. Family checkup? That was the wackest thing of all. Oh geez, lining up, taking eye exams, all that. Better die young than fade away, bizoy. Relief to hear. What's a relief? Oh, did your father not tell you? Xavier, what are you talking about? Did Gladys say something like, oh thank god, he's going to die soon? That bullet you carry so close to your heart, if not attended to immediately, it could kill you. By the way, you are going to die soon. Glad to hear you are not bothered by this, though. So it's okay. Yay. Should we be doing this trial? Do we need to... Chat? Guys, my client might be kinda dead. Yes, her Dr. Mactus had knowledge concerning this ticking time bomb in you. Knowledge. I'm here in my garage. My Lamborghini, from my Lamborghini account. Lamborghini-ites. Knowledge. This child's a death sentence. Knowledge that could have saved your life. No way, that's whacked. There's proof. Checkup report. Let me take a look-see at this. Never mind. No, I don't want to... I need to open up my inventory. Let me take a look-see at this. Well, I mean, that doesn't say he's going to die soon. It just says it's urgent. Okay. Formed in June. This is... Oh, no. I'm still used to the original Waste Attorney controls. So... File... June 14th, the report was filed. When did the guy die? Oh, June 14th. Okay. What do you think urgent means? Well, that doesn't immediately mean death. Doesn't mean it's good, but it doesn't mean death. Listen, you're not thinking like a lawyer would. Which is... Unless it's like written in the most specific terms possible, it can mean anything. It can mean anything. You're almost as careless as he was. This is hilarious. Paulo, isn't it funny? This man's going to die soon. Well, anyway. Now that place is hopping. Now that the place is hopping, let's get the gig started. Let's freaking party. Started. We've had enough of the warm-up. Gotcha? Time to hear from the witness. I'm starting to realize he might be a little... He's like equally as psychotic as his brother, I'm starting to realize, except instead of murdering people, he's just really weird. Like if Kristoff got really into music instead of killing people. Anyway. Did we ever figure out why Kristoff killed that guy? Oh. This guy's kind of a freak. I'm a little uneasy. Trucy, I am quite honestly very scared right now. Is this cat in the strategy? Psychological torment? I'm sorry? So. Oh boy. So, you will tell us your name and occupation? Hold on, I need to read this book. My name is Wesley Stickler. I need to finish this book. By occupation, I take you refer profit society at large, in which definition I must confess to being unemployed. However, we must acknowledge the meaning of identity, which is commonly attached to the notion of occupation. Must we accept this reality with confusion, guilt, but drive means vagueness inherited, the repetitions of... By which means he says that he's a student. I don't think he is. I think he was. I think he just graduated. Like, right now. A junior at Ivy University, if I'm not mistaken. Hold on, let me... Oh, sorry, I had to get out my pose. Yes, the Department of Science and Engineering. Wow. This little symbol on his... I don't know what this is. Is that the symbol? Isn't that the symbol for fire? Or it's a stick man. Could be either. That's either the Japanese symbol for fire or a funny stick man. I know this because I used to play this game called Pokken on the Wii U. It wasn't very good. It's like the game Tekken, which I don't think was on the Wii U. But it was with Pokemon, and I played Braixen, and what she did is she would go to the corner of the room and fire this symbol on fire from across the map, and it was great. Filled with curiosity for all things, I spend my days in pursuit of truth, owning my... First stickler, please direct said curiosity to the case at hand today. Very well, Mr. Stickler. Please testify to the court about what you saw on the night of the crime. You ask? I quite simply see what I saw. However, understand that Homo sapiens possess 2 eyes, doesn't receive input data. What? No, I'm awake. That night I passed through the park on my way home from shopping when I saw them. One man pulling a stand, the other man facing him. I saw them quite clearly. The man facing the victim was the defendant. In his hand he held, yes, a pistol. He was pointed at the man pulling the stand. I read it in this book. A shot, the bullet hit the man pulling the stand from the front, square in the forehead. Oh, let me double check real quick. Let me check my alert record. Okay. The right temple. Right temple's the forehead. I think. Was anyone else? Was there anyone else in the park at that time? I can say with 100% accuracy. Hold on. There was not. What are you reading? Thesaurus. Pistol our witness refers to is this. Can someone please get it to not point at me? Right temple is to your right. So, like, side of the head? It's still at his head. Very well, Mr. Justice. You may begin your cross-exam... I can't read. Mr. Justice, you may cross-examine the witness. There wasn't even the word begin in that sentence. She's seizing it with her sight balls. Hold on. I might need to get the video or audio up. I saw a real good picture of a tiger while looking for it. Hold on. What are you looking at, Trucy? What do you seize with your sight balls? Trucy, why are you staring at the witness? Man, I have a feel I've seen him somewhere before. What is he reading? Went to the park when I was shopping. Okay, let me look at my evidence. Let me look at my evidence. We've got a phone. Park at night, so we don't know exact time. Nothing out of the ordinary here. This is, in fact, a gun. Victim died pulling a cart. No mention of a knife. Where did he even get a gun? Saw them. One man pulling a stand, another man facing him. Okay, so victim was pulling the stand while he was facing him. Saw them quite clearly. Man was facing... Okay. Let's ask him what time was it? Way home from shopping, you say? Okay, not what was I gonna ask, but alright. I got through the park. A fascinating inquiry. Feeling me culpable of being insufficiently verbose. Let's consider the time saved by passing through the park on the way home from the store. That time I'm capable of solving 2 GMAT problem sets. On average, requires me 3 minutes, ergo the time to complete 2 is on average 6 minutes. However, in the case that the questions are in verbal category, admittedly not enough. I get the idea. Mr. Justice, the court hopes to finish the cross-examination sometime this month. Please, I have recording booked after this trial. I've got to go to perform. Jeez, you're all so busy. Okay. Another man pulling stand, another man facing him. Man facing the victim was the defendant. Okay, how do you know? Okay, what made you think that? Crime took place at night, it would have been too dark. Hold on, I need to read this page. Let me think. Perhaps I was remiss in not mentioning this earlier. Huh? You see, in class, I always sit in the very backmost seat. You know what? Who cares? I don't. As I do not wish for anyone to copy my perfect notes. And this relates to your testimony, how? I mentioned this to illustrate my predisposition to that which is perfect. It was dark, you say, yet there were lights in the park. You say the defendant was in the park that night, but he was in the park that night. It's a hard, immutable fact. Sure is confident. Seems to be telling the truth, too. Pistol. You sure the pistol you saw is the same as the one you just submitted as evidence? I am sure, surely you jest! Or so a common witness would be tempted to say. Huh? Hold on, let me get to this page. Yet I am no common witness. I see not only events as they are, but the logical structure governing these events. I see reality itself, by the way. Press me the field of vision due to insufficient level of illumination. Now, if we consider the pistol, let us go. Object A was indeed surrounded by become difficult. I think he means he couldn't see it that clearly. My bad for a normal witness. Yet the fact that a pistol was fired before my eyes was indisputable. I can still see when I closed my eyes the defendant raised his weapon. It hit the man pulling the stand from the front. Square in the forehead. We're absolutely certain only one shot was fired. Yes, of course it was one shot. Why do you ask? Ah, contradiction. There is... Yeah, oh yeah, there sure is. It does say 2. So, according to the court record, pistol was fired twice. Third time. Okay. I don't get the talk. Good eyes, Your Justice. You're cool. Real cool. Really think so? Really? There's no reason why this other shots have been fired that night. Alright, fair enough. Meaning? Pistol came from the Kataki family mansion, ja? I think it's not unreasonable to assume the pistol had been fired once before that night. During perhaps another altercation. He's got a point. Judging from his smug expression, I don't think he really thinks you're cool at all, Apollo. Damn. He's pretty confident in his testimony. You always make the biggest mistakes when are most confident. He's got a weak point somewhere, Apollo. Find it! Alright. Okay. I'm not seeing a contradiction anywhere. Let me review my evidence again. Hold on, give me. I gotta think about this one. Is it the fact that. Hold on, I need to Google where is. Right temple location. I mean, I guess that's not square in the forehead, that's like the side of the head. I mean, it might be it. Let me... How do I save? Okay. Square in the forehead. I mean, he's so confident and precise about everything else. The fact that it's, like, slightly off might be... Did he say anything? Oh, right. We really just did this. He thinks I'm cool. Yep. Good lord, I hear you. Alright, need to find his weak point. Just wanted to make sure. Present to him the autopsy report. Objection! Okay, that is it. Okay. I was overthinking things. That's all of it. I think I have a chance. Is that you relaxing, I see, Your Justice? No. Objection! Once is quite enough, Mr. Justice. Oh, pace yourself! So many objections and you'll get worn out! You're sitting up all the stamina! Look at this. Take a look-see at this. The autopsy report? Is there a problem with the autopsy report? Right, a problem. Your Honor, I freaking forgot. Yes, the problem is the location of the entry wound. The location? Testified that the killer shot the victim square in the forehead, did you not? I have already determined your angle of inquiry. I don't need to explain, it's quite simple. First, understand when I say square, I speak not of the geometrics. You mean, for example, the deflection meter. Wavelength of light emitted by a krypton particle as well. In addition to the well-known fact that krypton particles are rare and invisible in naked eye, which somehow see a line of reason, namely... Mr. Justice. Yeah? What's your objection to these krypton barnacle things? This is the big time, and you're obsessed with something so small you disappoint me. Oh, I'm obsessed with something big. I mean, there's a bigger, less nitpicky problem here. Do tell. Just look at the autopsy report. The location of the entry wound was the right temple. Temple? Mr. Stickler, you said quite clear that the victim was shot square in the forehead. That's a contradiction, isn't it? Trucy, is it a contradiction? I don't know. It is, right? Is it?
Objection!
Oh, okay, never mind. Her justice. Oh, her justice. Yeah. Tactics are outdated. Trying to shake the witness by objecting to trifles? I don't know. Well, I'm going to be real with you. I don't know what's going on either. Surely you have, but I'm the prosecution, so that doesn't matter. It's easy for me. We haven't forgotten the fatal wound your master suffered 7 years ago. Ink's right, was it? Huh? He died? Trucy, your dad died 7 years ago? I don't know. Oh, do you think my dad's a ghost? Do you think this will make our business more or less profitable if he's dead? Look, I know the wound was in the wrong place according to this testimony. He's gonna cry! Are you mad at me? Hey, her forehead! What did you tell me? Is he okay over there? Let's imagine you are walking through the park. You see two men facing each other. One with a pistol, trained on the other. What would you do, her forehead? Not what I'm called, I guess. If I try to stop them, I'd probably shout, stop. And you, Fraulein? Me? Well, I'd probably scream, eek. And you, her Stickler? What did you shout, I wonder? Victim turned his head at its last moment. Ah, yes, thank you for jogging my memory. I'm thinking about how Tracy would go eek. That's such a Greta thing to do. It's like she's really here. Man, it's like my friend Greta is really here with us right now. Sounds like an addendum to the testimony is required. Part 2! As soon as the killer raised his pistol, I took action. You did this once, you do, I cried. With composure. Why is he, like, positioned like he's about to play volleyball? Victim turned in the direction of my voice and a shot rang out. Whereupon the cowardly killer, the defendant, appeared to have become frightened. Tossing the pistol aside, he fled from the scene. I see, so you attempted to stop the crime. Indeed, with composure. Well, maybe the criminal wouldn't have fired if he hadn't shouted like that. Doesn't really matter now, unfortunately. Unless we can, like, guilt-trip the witness. I don't know if that's, like, a tactical advantage we get, though. Let us consider the new testimony, shall we? Observe the diagram, if you would. Okay. I'm seizing it. I'm seizing it with my sight balls. Witness Mr. Stickler. Was it? Stood here? He shouted, "Oh, stop, please," or something of this nature. The victim responded by looking in the witness's direction. The killer were to have just fired at just that moment. So you can see the bullet would have struck the right temple, as in the report. Hold on, Hold on, I'm turning around. I'm visualizing it. Is that left or right? Okay. Yeah, that's his right. My left, his right. Yeah, it checks out, I think. That does seem to be the case. Witness the power of a junior in Ivy University's Department of Science. Very well, Mr. Justice. You may begin your cross-examination. As soon as that racist missile, I took action. He so wants you to, I cried, with composure. Shot rang out. Cowardly killer become frightened. Crossing to society, fled the scene. Where'd he go? Not what I was gonna ask, but alright. Didn't try to apprehend the criminal? Walking so fast, I'm afraid I didn't have time. Doesn't something strike you as odd, Paolo? What? Killer was in a hurry, right? He fired the pistol and tossed it right away. Every time I, progress, it looks like Trucy's, glancing at me. In the testimony, that's what happened. In that case, you'd expect to find something that we didn't find. Find something? Find what? Like that contradiction. Kinda sad to see it go. Not as sad as I feel. What do we do now? At least the testimony's getting a little clearer. With composure. Can you describe the killer's actions more clearly? You seem quite surprised, especially considering that it was he who did the deed. As we can see, human psychology is a tangled web indeed. He simply couldn't believe what he had done. Shot, he panicked. Common tale, but true. Actually, before I could take further action... do we know... where was the pistol found? No, it's left as a crime scene. Why didn't we see it, though? Huh. Did you hear the gunshot at the same time as the victim turned? Indeed, I would say about the same time to be precise. And the victim didn't ask you for help? No, he died already. We said he didn't have time to ask. He didn't have even time to take a single step. I'm totally sure that the killer fired because Mr. Stickler startled him. Don't say that too loud, Trucy, please. With composure. Are you sure both okay. You were, of course. My high, exquisite voice echoed through the park. And the victim responded to that claration call. Right. So you saw a raised pistol. Weren't you frightened? It can be said we students of Ivy University know no fear. The moment I saw that pistol, my inner sense of justice compelled me to take action. That was certainly brave of you. You might have gotten shot. Huh? Certainly we're lucky. If I were in the killer's shoes, I certainly wouldn't have left any witnesses behind. No one questioned why I've said this, by the way. He actually looks like he has no idea he's in danger. So we're not... I'm gonna be real with you guys. You're starting to concern me. You're saying some things that concern me. No, you see, I'm just saying hypothetically, if I were to kill a man, I would leave no witnesses. Hide her forehead. By the way, what was the last thing your brother said? My brother said to you before they took him to death row, I guess? I don't actually know. Regardless, I attempted to halt the bloodshed. No. Tracy was saying that this was a contradiction. She's like, oh man, that was a contradiction. Right there, you missed it, you missed it. My thought process is, it's the gun. Because while the knife has his fingerprints, the gun doesn't. So, you say he immediately tossed it, but the fingerprints aren't on it. Objection! Okay, I'm on the right track. Wait a minute. Wait a second. Another misleading request. You're so beholden to your own mode of discourse. You can't even see how it affects you. Your Twitter discourse has gone too far. Huh? Wait a second, you say. A second? I can wait much longer than that. Are we intent to wait just a single second? 1/16th of a minute? That's hardly enough time to draw a breath, let alone make a statement in court. Now, had you asked for a longer period of time, say 30 minutes. Mr. Justice. Yes, Your Honor. Am I to understand you are objecting to the length of a second? Just mean, no. Here, just look at the pistol. Pointed at the witness. Your Honor, I'm about to kill the witness. Your Honor, I'm about to take up what Clavier said and leave no witnesses. Ah, rock on. I love this. Look, it even fits in my hand. Doesn't have a single fingerprint on it. Floyd made all more common, I fear, by the prevalence of television. Criminals these days are loath to leave fingerprints. Wait, but you said the killer tossed the gun and ran. That's right! He didn't have time to wipe the gun for prints. Trucy, you stole my... Oh, the little girl's sticking it to the university student. I can work with this. There's a song in this. Write that down. Someone write that down right now. I'm not little. You're so small, it's funny. And let us think like adults, shall we, Fraulein? Huh? The killer, the defendant, was wearing gloves. Was he? Gotta admit, I didn't think of that, Apollo. Oh, Mr. Justice? No. Because his fingerprints on the knife. I guess. The record of the murder weapon is very clear about one thing. The fingerprints were white, which means some trace of prints remain, which contradicts your testimony. Oh, okay, that too, I guess. I mean, I was gonna mention the knife, my knife that I didn't notice was there until Greta had to point it out for me. But now that I know it's here, I've got it. I'm ready to use it at a moment's notice now. Everything happened as you say it did. He wouldn't have time to wipe the pistol. Hold on, I need to get to this page. That may be, but it does not change what I saw. If you wore gloves, then why would you need to clean the gun? Exactly. Killer, the defendant, he threw down the murderous weapon from his hand and fled. It was the saddest thing I ever saw. And please don't point that at me. The pistol was found at the scene of the crime, strongly suggesting that this was the weapon he disposed of. Alright, checks out. That sounds solid to me. Well, her forehead, any of your precious objections? Everyone's being so mean to me, always, every day. Hello? Let's see that voice string at work. Go, 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 go. Do it. Get really loud right now. You know, I've only recently realized something. No matter how much you train your voice, it doesn't matter if you have nothing to say. Nothing to say. Is it obvious from what the witness just said? No. Huh? Why, Trucy, is that Glavier's music? Is he playing scary music on his DS right now? Trucy. Apollo, what are you talking about? He stopped playing music ages ago. There's nothing... Courtroom's been silent this whole time, Apollo. What? And he restated when he saw it just now, when he said Walkie dropped a murderous weapon. That's not the same as being wondering sort of what Walkie threw away. You're right. He's just confused because a pistol was found at the scene. Poor Mr. Stickler. It must be so hard to be so perfect and not so wrong. Well, it could be said, I can hear you, by the way. I'm right here. I'm quite offended. What did he just say? Did he just say that he wrote a love letter in his own blood in his youth? The court is not going to acknowledge what you just said. What we can say for certain is the witness saw the killer throw something. Defense have anything to say about this? Well, if what he threw wasn't a pistol, then it had to have been something else. At least one person on the defense team seems to be thinking. Oh, I'm with the jokes today. I like that smile off your pretty face, Gavin. It was an easy joke to be made there, but for now I won't take the bait. No, I will. Like, wow, they are, like, not being subtle about it at all. It's only a matter of time before Clavier and Apollo just start flirting in the courtroom. perhaps you can inform the court as the nature of this something else. What did the killer throw away before leaving the scene? Is that a sword? No, it just looks like a sword because Apollo's holding it. He's very small. I do not get that energy from these two. The first thing Clavier said to Apollo was, "This is the first way I've played with another man. I'm used to being expected by the ladies, but this is the first way I felt this way with a man." I saw one of those in a late-night movie last night. Great, a sleep-deprived judge. This knife was found at the scene of the crime. Defendant's prints on it. His prints? Single piece of evidence proves two different important things. One, that what the defendant threw wasn't a pistol, and two, that the defendant wasn't wearing gloves. Indeed. Oh, her forehead? Forgetting two other things you've just proven. Huh? One, that the man the witness saw was the defendant, Mr. Walkie-Talkie. Two, the defendant was holding a knife with the intent of harming the victim. Well, you don't know that. Oh. Indeed. I wonder to just make Gavin is the lesson here. This court is in the opinion that our witness is fond of making assumptions. In that light, I believe it would be of us to hear what really occurred. Less assuming, please. Hold on, let me get to my next page. Okay. It's always the same with you people. Mark left the house on foot, and 5 minutes later, his brother left after him. Oh, it's one of those math problems. Okay. Mark left the house on foot, and 5 minutes later, his brother went after him. Okay. How long would it take for Mark's brother to catch up to him? Well, it depends on where Mark stopped. Assuming that Mark never had to stop for a traffic light. Well, it depends on where... It would... If Mark never stopped moving, and they're going at the same speed, assuming, yes, that's what I said, assuming! Okay. In this hypothetical, Mark is not stopping, and his brother isn't either. You never established how fast either of them were going. So I'm just assuming, yes, assuming, that's what I said, that they're going at the same speed. And if they're never stopping and they're going at the same speed, they will never catch up. That's my answer to this riddle. As if that were a probable situation at all. And here you're assuming that my assumptions are no better. What this court assumes that the witness will testify to what happened after the shot was fired. You could not prevent the killer from leaving the scene. Nor could I simply leave the scene if I was in good conscience. Ergo! Use my cell phone to call the police. Till the police arrived at the scene 10 minutes later. I saw no one else. Mind you chased the killer. He was, as you say, a killer, because that would be a really dumb idea. Of course, I could not run him down, yet what would he have done when cornered? Sadly, it takes more than an aptitude for solving quadratic equations to know that. the testimony earlier not prove the defendant's presence at the scene? Did we not also know that there was no one else there? Seems clear that we have our killer. Does it not? Does it not, Mr. Justice? I don't know. I'll find a way to take this testimony down quick. Okay, makes sense. Not leave the scene in good conscience. It's my cell phone. Let's call the police. Why couldn't you leave the scene, I guess? That's a good question to ask. You're certainly composed for someone who just witnessed a killing. One is to devote one's life to the pursuit of science. One must never flinch at the sight of a little blood, nor be so moved by a chemical discovery that one drops one's flask upon the lab room floor. Ooh, cool answer. Very cool. I'm so interested in this. He's on his phone. He's vague tweeting about Apollo right now. He's vague posting. So nothing strange about how he acted. I'm seizing it. Trucy looks like she has something to say. What is it, Trucy? Okay, we're not gonna ask Trucy. Wasn't it your first thought to call an ambulance? It can be said that I've dabbled in medicine. The injury I witnessed, namely a single shot to the head, tends to result in death. Ergo, I could attest that the victim was in fact dead as hell. There's no need to call an ambulance. Oh, perfect syllogism. Proof in 3 parts. Exquisite. Simply syllogism? Syllogism? Huh? He actually looks like he's gonna cry. Is he okay? Juicy? What is it? What? What? It's staring at me! You're freaking me out! What? Juicy, you can talk to me, it's alright! I'll listen what you have to say, just say it! Okay, until the police arrived. Hold on. Who could have dropped it? I mean, we don't have evidence that this is his. Saw no one else. Can you tell us in detail? Don't, Pauletta's a bad idea to ask what happened in 10 minutes in detail with this guy. I stood in a state of heightened awareness. Anything could happen at any moment. Anyone could appear from any direction. Is that all? No one came. Nothing happened at all. I saw it all, which is to say, I saw nothing. So they denied it. It's not odd to think that there would be a few people around the park. Stood there watching. Not much to go on there. What is it, Trucy? Trucy is freaking out right now, and I don't want Trucy. If you've got something to say, by all means, say it. Trucy. Trucy, what is it? What is her problem? Why is she so quiet all of a sudden? You're freaking me out, girl! Your Honor, I think there's something wrong with— can we call it recess? There's something wrong with my weird girl psychic. Sidekick, not psychic, that's a different game. She keeps freaking out. I think I need to call her dad. Yes, court is adjourned. Sounds pretty important. This is way too self-assured. There's gotta be a weakness somewhere in this testimony. Trucy, girl, what's wrong? Oh my god. I cannot. Which way did the killer run? By that time, it was clear the killer had noticed me. Naturally, he ran in the opposite direction. I mean, he ran in the opposite direction from Kentucky Mansion. Don't even think about pointing out... Don't even think about pointing out that he was going away from his home. All he had to do was loop back once he was out of sight. He looped the killer, Apollo. It's simple. Oh my god. It's so simple. Shruti, what is wrong? Girl, you are freaking me out. I can't find a single problem with the testimony. Had enough at last, her forehead. No, I'm kinda distracted by Trucy. She's freaking out. It's making me nervous. Like off of it? No. I just gotta... Ben still has some questions that demand to be answered, Your Honor. Your opinion, Prosecutor Gavin? Oh, let him play attorney until he's satisfied, I say. I'll amuse myself by composing my next smash hit in my head. Your Gavin is not... He's not even... He's like, okay, back to... Your Honor, I'm going to be honest. I have been zoning out for the last, 30 minutes. I have not been paying attention to what's going on at all. Let me know if anything happens. Oh. Oh my god. Trucy, girl. Why does no one talk to me? Why does no one tell me anything? I guess keep pressing again and then back off. Some of us have glamorous careers we'd like to get back to this month, our forehead. Okay, let's back off. Nothing fishy about that testimony at all. Only Trucy would literally say anything instead of just staring at me. Freaking me out. Appears there are no objections to the witness's current testimony. There are a number of ways to explain the lack of prints on the pistol, I assure you. Perhaps the killer was already wearing gloves, which wiped off the previous user's prints. Then, after the deed was done, it was found in his pocket as he was throwing the gun away. A mistake befitting of a small-time punk, in my opinion. No! So is Trucy gonna say anything? Seems he comes down to the end of the line here. It can't be all. How unfortunate. Seems you weren't cut out to stand on the same stage as me. Where are you, forehead? Not when I called. This cross-examination has come to a close. The court will now declare the verdict for the defendant, walkie-talkie. Okay. Eek! I'm sorry? Trucy? Oh my... Is that why she was freaking out? She saw the freaking killer? Nobody move. The meaning of this, who are you? I don't think... Is Clavier Gavin conscious? He's still zoning. He is still thinking, okay, so he's still thinking about... He's still thinking about his songs. He has not noticed. There'll be no verdict in this court. Not yet. Wait. You want the Kataki? The Kataki? You mean the notorious gangster? You don't want to see me give this pretty little girl a new smile, do as I say. Join the court 20 minutes. What? This court will not bow to the pressure of the likes of... Oh, I just noticed what's happening. Sorry. Judge? I see little point further aggravating this gentleman. Your Honor, if someone died in this courtroom, that would be like a total bummer, which I don't want, so let him do what he wants. Recess, 20 minutes. I promise you you'll regret it. Wait. Huh? Freaking gun? What? Suppose I have no choice but to adjourn for a 20-minute recess. Ready to catch that mysterious man. How long have I been streaming? Oh, it's only been like an hour and a half. Despite all the tangents, we like are yet the to be continued. It's not been that long. I can go a little longer. I can get a little crazy with it. At least let me figure out what the hell has happened. Yeah, continue the next chapter. What? So, like, because I need to know. We're not leaving Trucy like that. Where is she? Trucy! Trucy! With Apollo. Good show, good show. Trucy, you're okay! I thought... Is that really Trucy? Is this some psychic trick? Hello. Trucy! Oh. Apollo's sweet. He really cares about people. Oh, don't cry. They're nothing gangsters. Some things you just don't do. Pressing charges. I just calm down, Apollo, or else... Microwave. What is that? Surprised? It's one of my best tricks, the amazing Mr. Hat. You look marvelous, darling. Apollo's having a panic attack. He's like, look at my funny hat, man, Apollo. Apollo, look at my funny trick. Apollo, why aren't you laughing? Why are you crying? He's a big hit on stage at the Wonder Bar. Yes, I'm a big hit. Anyway, he's gone now. What do you think? Do you like it? Trucy, don't... You mean... Hey, stuff you just don't do! Pressing charges! I'm mad at you forever. Oh, now is not the time to be threatening me. She was being threatened here. What? Oh yeah, by the way, someone's gonna kill you. Remember what you said to Walky's father yesterday? You promised you'd save his son? That testimony was rock solid. What are you suggesting I do? Apollo, I need you to go in there and start lying. But once the judges declare the verdict, it's all over. If I can use my talent to stop that from happening, I will. Trucy, no more stage inductions, please. Not talking about magic, Apollo. I know if the witness isn't confident. I can perceive what he's feeling. Is that why you were freaking out? Why didn't you say anything? Might not mean anything, but it's all we've got. See what he's feeling? Think back, Apollo. Think back to the times when there was a contradiction in his testimony. All the times. I don't remember. I don't remember them exactly. Like, what he was doing? Good thing I do. There were 2 times when he made statements he wasn't confident in. Each time there was a contradiction. Oh, this is gonna be like a freaking spot the difference game now. Okay. Game where I seize it with my sight balls. Okay. Or is it in his dialogue? Yes, a pistol. Okay. He was reading his book? Said the man... Sure enough, there was a contradiction. It's true, but how does that help us? Notice anything. Whenever he made a statement he wasn't confident in, it's like a certain habit. Focusing on the book. I'm supposed to notice that? You fiddle with the cord? How am I supposed to see that? Girl. How was I supposed to notice that? Trucy. Well, I can see it. How else do you think Daddy went 7 years without losing a game of poker? What? Apollo, there's this thing called lying and cheating and stealing, and I need you to start doing it. There was an audio cue? I sat next to Daddy during big matches. I could see what his opponents were feeling. That's how Mr. Wright won all his games? It's not cheating officially. I wasn't looking at their hands or anything. I wasn't there all the time either. He's quite good at poker after all. Not good enough to go undefeated that long. Great, so he cheated. What does that do for us? I don't believe this. Apollo, you're going to need to cheat at poker and at law. You have to listen to his testimony one more time. Nope, scratch that. I have to watch his testimony. Perceive it. The truth. Watch his testimony. Perceive the truth. The only thing I'm perceiving is that I'm going to lose. Not true. He said so. He said you had the power, Apollo. Oh, right. When I started having a scary vision, I remember that. See his true feelings. Is she serious? Time's up. Sorry, I can't think of any other way to out of this one, Apollo. What was that she said before the trial started? Wright's not here today? He said his own foot injury was acting up. He smiled when he said that we'd be fine as long as you're there, Trucy. Oh, she meant by using fine? Oh, that was aside. She did avoid one guilty verdict today. I'm sure that's what I'm made of. Get ready for justice. That's the thing I say. Let's do it. Apollo! You know, I'm starting to think I can do this. You couldn't before? I knew you could do it all along. And one more thing. The killer is here! Trucy, look out! Try to cover for Mr. Hat the best you can. I just flew in from the coast and boy am I tired. Right. Your Honor, I hit the attacker with a really big hammer and sent him flying to the next city over. I knocked him in the next Tuesday, don't worry about it. Court is now back in session. Right, we're fine. Okay. I'd like to say the young lady standing next to you, Mr. Justice. Oh, you mean me? Don't you have the report? Anything concerning the mysterious phantom in the silk top hat? Ah, right, him. Don't worry about him. I handled it. I settled that. You settled that? It's been settled. It was an out-of-court settlement. The situation has been handled. What do you mean you handled it? It's been handled, Your Honor. I have handled it. It's been settled. Perhaps Fraulein would have us believe it was nothing more than a passing dream. Fantastic illusion. Now you see it, now you don't. Am I right? I think he's on to me. She would stop being so cool. Trucy, why can't I be cool? Maybe you should try doing air guitar in court. No. Let us dispense with these niceties and get straight to the matter. What are your plans for our gifted witness? Right, the defense would like to request another cross-examination. Because I forgot to ask something. There was no issue with the previous testimony. No, denied. I will grant your request. Never mind. I changed my mind. You can do it. The court will not permit stalling for time. Understood, Your Honor. Don't forget, Apollo. When he isn't sure about something, he has a habit of fiddling with his book. Okay. Look for it. Not prevent the killer from... Okay. Okay. Is that it? No, he didn't fiddle. Oh. Focus, Apollo, do it. Find his weak spot. Focus. If only it were that easy. You just hear what he said. My eyes are see his expression. I have to do something more. What reasons do I have? Hold on. Oh god. Something just happened. My bracelet is... Oh, yeah, my bracelet with the scary eyes. That would do it. That would help me see better. I figured it out. Trucy, I got it. Jesus Christ, I don't got this. This is scary. Oh my god.
So I see that with me eyeballs. When I see it, I look at it, put my eyes on it. With my side balls, I look with my look balls and see it so in front of me. I see it with my dead balls, my side balls so in front of me.
I sees it. Bracelet feels different somehow. He was right. You can see it, can't you, Apollo? Why'd it take, like, 2 hours? An hour 45 minutes for me to figure that out. I don't know. You're almost there. Find the weak spot in his testimony. I know this sounds crazy. The bracelet is trying to tell me something. Trucy, I think my bracelet's alive. And it's speaking to me, and I'm kind of scared. Anyway. Okay, it's like here. I think? Is that it? I'm confused. What's my psychic button? Wait, Apollo. This has to be it. Wait, you mean is that it? He isn't sure about something. He has a habit of fiddling with his book. Yeah, I kind of noticed it. The only time he even had his book open was here. Means that this... I don't know how I know, but I know. You know what? My bracelet is different somehow. I feel it reacting to something about the witness. Oh, Jesus. Oh, there it is. She's looking at it. Your bracelet? Why is it up there? Apollo, I've discovered something on your HUD. You want to take a look at this? I'm not sure how to get this focus stuff you were talking about, Trucy. I have a feeling that trusting my bracelet is the way to go. I just need to touch it. Touch the bracelet icon with R. Okay, let me seize it. Oh god, it's scary. Oh god. Oh no, I don't like it. Going on? This is face. It's nothing else. You're nothing else. Paul, are you good? Trucy, what happened to me? This is what I mean by focusing. Trucy, is this what you see all the time? It's horrifying. See, you can see everything, Apollo. Everything the witness does. That's great. This is kind of freaking me out. Sorry, I had a stroke. I'm gonna be honest, I'm still not used to this either. This is scary. You slipped from Mr. Stickler's twitch. His habit, you remember, right? Why do you think I was so quiet earlier? Sure. He says something when he's not sure, he fills with page on his book. You got it. Right now, you're looking for the witness's face. And your eyes are sort of bugging out, but they are. Just move your focus down to Mr. Stickler's hand. You know how to move your eyes, right, Apollo? I'm gonna try to change my viewpoint. There it is. Now you're really ready. Ready for what? Ready to perceive the truth behind his twitch. Perceive. Listening to witness talk as you focus. Watch for his habit. Right. But he fiddles with the page. That's right. That's your signal. Look closer. Perceive with R. In his weak spot, I guarantee you'll be able to give him the royal flush, speaking like a true pokerhead's daughter. I'm a magician, Apollo. You have to pay attention to his words and his fingers. Don't worry if you miss it. You can always try again. Alright. Look out, nervous twitch. Here comes justice. Let go. Use my cell phone. Gotcha! No, okay. Jesus. Oh! I'm in the hell dimension. I'm scared. I don't like this. Trucy, get me out of here. I think I'm fine. I think everything's okay. I saw it. Just now I could see it. I sees it with my eyeballs. Mr. Justice, you have anything to say? Oh, this banging of desks is quite bad for my circulation, you know. I'm fine. I'm Apollo Justice, and I'm literally so fine. I'm okay. I'm so okay right now. Mr. Stickler, let me ask you a simple question. Ignore the fact that I was freaking out earlier. Why did you fiddle with the page of your book just now? The very moment you mentioned your cell phone. What are you talking about? I'm curious now about the cell phone of yours. Mind if I ask you a few questions? Nice to see his cell phone. Mr. Stickler, please show me your cell phone. Why? Whatever for? Show me and you'll find out. Well, I can't. I don't have it, you see. You don't have it? Stickler. Is this your cell phone? Yeah, where did you get that? It's the phone from yesterday. Look, a cell phone. Someone dropped it beneath this tire. If I removed it, it'd be crushed for sure. It belongs to the doctor here. How strange, Mr. Stickler. Can you explain why your cell phone is sitting here in my hand this very moment? Wait a minute, what is the meaning of this? The cell phone was found yesterday in the Miraculous Clinic garage. Miraculous... Why, that's where the victim lived! This is impossible. I'm losing my spot in my book. Mr. Stickler, you lied to the court, didn't you? Your cell phone is here. How did you even call the police? What? I don't even know what that noise is. I read it in the Thesaurus. It's true, I didn't have my cell phone that night. That's why it be said that I called the police from a public payphone. Payphone? So you didn't call on your cell phone after all? Just where is this payphone located, Mr. Stickler? Well, to indicate it with startlingly high degree of accuracy. It was right around here. That's quite a ways from the park, but why did you lie? There only be one reason. You didn't want the court to know he lost his cell phone, because it was found in the victim's garage. What are you saying? Mr. Stickler, you broke into the Miraculous Clinic garage on the night of the murder. This cell phone tells all. I wasn't gonna say I broke into the garage, but that's ridiculous. It makes it sound like I snuck into this fellow's garage to commit some crime. Otherwise I were trying to kill him. I mean, I didn't say that, you did. Well, he did die that night. He is kind of dead. Did you kill him? Well, yes, but no, this is line of reasoning. It has to be against the rules. It's true I'd lost my cell phone, but you can't prove that I lost it that night. Well, you just told us. So it was shot that night of the murder. Does raise considerable suspicions to a connection with the crime. What's your chance, Apollo? Connect Mr. Stickler to the crime. Oh, he's already connected enough, I just have to prove it. Well, do I have a piece of evidence that can do the job? Freaking panties. Oh my god, I don't want to... I don't want to look at these. Of course I have evidence. Oh, I like your swagger forehead. Hit it. Yes. Court liked evidence, Mr. Justice. Hit it, as they say. Oh, let me save. I cannot save. Well, I mean, this was stolen the same night.
Take that!
Well, Prosecutor Gavin? No comment here, Judge. No dice, Mr. Justice. Damn it. Oh, I remember where we found that cell phone. It had fallen in the ground that night. That's right. The cell phone would have been crushed. Oh, duh. Oh, I just presented again. Okay, that works too.
Take that!
What? What do you mean? Huh? No, that's not what I wanted. What? Then what is? The phone was found on the car. Why was it the mirror? Huh? So many other things could have been... Okay, whatever. That's a side view mirror? As it so happens, Dr. Maractus' car was in an accident. That took place the night of the murder. I mean, it was, but, like, why would the 3 other things I presented not count also? An accident. Happened a little after 9 p.m., just outside People Park, our murder scene. Awesome image. Dr. Maractus' car hit a pedestrian. What are you trying to say? In the absence of a mirror, it's clear that the car was parked after the accident. Oh, okay, I guess that makes sense. Which means it was parked there after 9 p.m. on the night of the murder. If your cell phone had been dropped before the car was parked in that garage, then it would have been crushed. For all, it was lying on the ground right under the wheel. There go, Mr. Stickler. The only time you could have dropped this in that garage was after 9 p.m. the night of the murder in the park. Mr. Stickler, you know what this means. You did break into the victim's garage that night, unless you, like, live there. I don't think you do. Like, kind of not being related to them at all. This is most unexpected. Mr. Justice! Are you naming the witness as a suspect in the murder of Pal Maractus? Oh, stop. This is too much. This can't be happening. Prosecutor, say something. Oh, I suppose it's worth saying this. No connection has been found between Wesley Stickler and Pal Maractus. That is, other than this. Other than that, I don't care. Okay. Anyway. Back to imagining myself on stage. Clavier Gavin literally does not care about anything other than his damn band. He's just chilling. He's doing this for fun. He's wearing a t-shirt that I paused my band practice to be here. Our next testimony will be most revelatory. Revelatory. Is the witness prepared? Yes, Your Honor. You know that face? That's a face of guilt. Well, let me play it again.
I see it, so I see that with me eyeballs. When I see it, I look at it, put my eyes on it. With my side balls, I look with my look balls and see it so in front of me. I see it with my dead balls, my sun falls so in front of me.
I'm looking at it, and I'm putting my eyes on it with my side balls. Anyway. Now, yes, I went to the supermarket. Must have dropped my cell phone on the way back. When I was walking through the park, I happened... Why was it in the garage, then? I was walking through the park, I happened to witness a crime. I saw the killer, the victim, the stand, all looked clear as day. It was him, I saw the defendant on the scene. What? Yes, but your cell phone... What? Even I'm pointing out this contradiction. Your cell phone was in a garage, not in a supermarket. But see, my model of cell phone has a defect that causes it to sprout legs and walk away. Like given to rolling. It's square. It's quite a pain when I drop it on the alongside the road, you know. Looks like a normal cell phone to me. In any case, Mr. Justice, the cross-examination, please. That's fine. Bracelet didn't react at all during the... Man, the bracelet didn't react at all despite him clearly lying. His nervous habit must not be acting up. I didn't sense anything either, actually. What if his phone actually did roll away? His phone had a Chef Boyardee in Apollo. But instead of going to a hungry child who wants Chef Boyardee, it went to an abandoned garage of a dead man. Alright, no problems, I hope. Here comes justice. It's a thing I say. My bracelet's gray and sad. Is that just gonna be there now? I'd rather it not, honestly. I went to the supermarket at 9 p.m. Supermarket not open that late. Wait, yes it is, actually. I literally work at a supermarket. It closes at 10. There's a concerning amount of people who go shopping for groceries at 10 o'clock at night. When we're trying to close. Like, dude, go home. You're holding a grocery bag when you witness the murder taking place. Yeah, well, yes, of course. Oh, he did it. He's doing it. Incidentally, the prosecution has received no report of this domestic detail. You didn't tell me? I'm heartbroken. Why isn't? Mr. Stickler, can you care to explain yourself? No, yes, I did go shopping, really. I walked around the supermarket trying out the free samples. It's a deeply spiritual time for me. He's a college student, I get it. You know what, fair enough. I'm sure the store clerks would disagree. As someone who works at a supermarket, we could care less. Like, I don't think the guys that's giving out the free samples are gonna care. He's sweating onto the pages. He's going to ruin the quality of the book, Your Honor. You think sampling free food counts as religion? I mean, anything can be a religion if you try hard enough. In any case, that night, I sampled to my heart's content, and I was on my way back home, yes. Must have dropped my cell phone on my way back. That's when he passed in front of the Miraculous Clinic? Yeah. Why, yes, that's correct. That's a pretty suspicious pause right there. Mr. Stickler, do you think you could be a bit more specific? Make sure the exact route you took that night. Of course. Sprocket is here on the main road. My way home from there takes me past the Miraculous Clinic. Probably when I dropped my cell phone. What was I? I walked unaware of my loss. What the? Sorry, I'm having a stroke. I walked right into the fateful park. Let me look at the evidence. Wait, what does that red X mean? What did you enter the park from? Well, to be exact, one might say it went from the entrance closest to the Maractus Clinic. Okay, the same one our victim used. Did you notice anything when you entered? Wheel marks from a noodle stand, for instance? I have no recollection of such thing. No, yes, I thought it might have been missed. Yes, though I might have missed the tracks, I could not miss what happened next. I'm a keen observer of the obvious, you might say. Saw the killer, the victim, the stand, all clear as day. Where is the testimony is key? I know it. Should I press him about the killer, the victim, or the noodle stand? The noodle stand! You happen to remember the noodle stand? Quite well, yes. First, student of science, keen observation is health and health curiosity are vital. I remember everything. I could even read the sign. I believe it said, noodle. Did it say noodles? It does not say noodle, it says El Doom. Backwards. Remembering something quite well, it took you quite a while to tell us. But thank you for telling us that the noodle stand sells noodles. Very enlightening, well, Mr. Justice? Very important. It doesn't say noodles at all. Find a noodle stand sell. Care to examine it more? Yeah, you know what? Let's look at it. Alright, we can turn it. It sells ramen, ramen, ramen. Right, well. Just one. You don't get any more. Oh, it does say noodle, damn it. Well, that was from the other side. Well, he was saying he was viewing it from, like, this side, right? Maybe? Okay, I might be on to nothing. His defense is just... Oh, that I'm stupid. Is this noodle broth really that delicious? I have to go sample the wares of these days. I think that's worth adding to the testimony. Someone put down on the testimony that noodles are good as hell. Whatever sort of noodles that stand sells, it can't match the Ivy's cafeteria. Some applied to the school merely for the taste of our smart noodles. Actually, that does sound good. Present the stand.
Objection!
Look at this. It says El Dune. If you look at it from one side. Just last week my professor offered me this praise. At least you have a good eyesight, Stickler. I'll give you that. Fred, without a doubt, noodle. I see. With my sight balls. Why are you looking at me like that? Is it pity in your eye? Let's take a look at our map, shall we? Okay, yeah, it was from the left. Do we have this map in my inventory? No, we don't. Okay, I would like it, please. Seems pretty important for me to, like, have. You're claiming that when you saw the sign, you were standing... Here. Here, was it? Although, it would have been a bit hard to read the sign from this spot. You think so? Mr. Sigler, I'd like you to please take another look at the stand. Carefully read what the sign says. Oh yeah, and this image. See? The sign actually states the name of the noodle stand's owner. El Dunes. Unless you look at it from the other side. Inconceivable. It was definitely noodle for sure. Positive. I'm afraid your professor was wrong about your eyesight. I wouldn't be so quick to jump to that conclusion. Mighty Saw changes everything. The witness says the sign said noodle. And he saw it right. Just if I told you that there's one spot in which the sign would read the way Mr. Stickler claims. What? So Justice, show us this spot. The other side. Witness was standing here, on the opposite side. Okay, good, because I was really worried, like, oh god, I hope they don't make me have to point at a very specific spot. The street! And viewed from the south, the San Riedel Dunes, as we know. However, if you use the Nintendo DS's mind-boggling effects, observe the other side stand. Oh, this side says noodle. Exactly. Name of the stand is split between the front and the back signs. Or maybe it's the right and the left, depending on who you ask. Mr. Stickler, you lied to the court. You witnessed the crime from the northern side of the park, not the south. Yow! You got me. Oh, right, you're here. Gonna be honest, Clavier, like, he just lets me... I'm kind of on my own, and then Clappier's like, oh, by the way, I'm here, I'm gonna object, and then go back to vibing. So what? So what? What does it matter if he saw the killing on the north or south side? Makes no difference at all. He's right, travel far enough to the south, and you end up going north. You don't go the scale directions are utterly without meaning. Actually, he's right. What? It changes which way Walkie would have ran. Changes everything, Apollo. Tracy? Or his testimony from before? To be honest, I'm a little scared of where this is leading. Oh, mind-boggling. Killer and the victim are... Oh, it also changes which way he would be... The guy would be turning his head, too. Killer and the victim were facing each other here, then the moment the killer raises his weapon, Mr. Stickler shouts. He goes, oh. At which point the victim turns his head the phrase. Incredible frame rate. Which the victim turns his head to look, and the killer fires his pistol. Situate in the right temple. No contradictions, right? Right, but if Mr. Stickler was standing on the north side, play the animation again. Oh, it reverses the whole... Oh, we don't get to see it, though. Yes, we do! Yeah. Again! Mr. Stickler shouts from where he is now, and the victim looks in his direction. No. The bullet would have hit him in his left temple. In other words, someone standing at point K couldn't shoot the victim in his right temple. It's impossible. He was shot from inside the noodle. He was shot from inside the noodle stand. Why didn't we think of this? That's right. Now we know that Mr. Stickler was standing on the northern side. Home location takes on an entirely different meaning. Indeed, you're absolutely correct, Fraulein. What's me? Follow justice. This is kind of doing your job for you, Apollo. I'm gonna be real with you. Sorry. wound was on the right side of the victim's head, correct? Well, the right side of the victim's head is north. North? Ah! But that's where the witness, Wesley Stickler, was standing. Correct, so if he was standing in the north, the only person here who could have shot the victim in his right temple... Oh, damn. Was Mr. Stickler himself! Yo! Order, order, order! Oh, the apple didn't fall far from the tree. She put the whole case on its head while I was still figuring it out. One of these days I'll do my job. Clarify 1 point for me, if you would, her forehead. Oh, I'm doing the clarifying? Alright. Oh, I'm still the lawyer here? Sure. Are you truly accusing this college student of murder? I don't know. I can't say exactly. He looks innocent. Can't say exactly looks innocent. But it still doesn't feel right. Just can't picture him as the real killer. Oh, please, look. Looks aside, I'm a really nice guy. Well, my friends say so. Let's hear what the defense has to say. What are you going to do now, Justice? I really accuse Mr. Stickler. Accuse him of... Wait. Trucy did say he looked familiar. Is this what we're going with? Another unrelated crime. Oh wait, these chapters have names. I just noticed we're ordering Stickler. I'm gonna accuse him of a different crime. I don't think Wesley Stickler's a killer. Neither. His unusual silence tells me that much. Mr. Stickler, you seem unusually quiet. Why now? Oh, the word confession is in my dictionary. Tisk for it. I'm afraid it falls on you to elucidate Mr. Stickler's silence. Mr. Justice, you did say you were accusing the witness right now for a crime other than murder, or for your reason? Court's all ears. I know he's guilty of something, but there's a crime other than murder, is there? And evidence that shows his involvement to the scene of the crime? Your evidence? Court's all eyes, Mr. Justice. He stole Trucy's panties like a pervert. Evidence? This? What? Is that a woman's underwear? Hey, those are mine! Hold on. Hold on. Don't look at me like that! Order, order, order! Stickler. I can't say this comes as a shock. That's what it seems. Pythagorean theory. Did he say Pythagorillas? On the night of the murder, past 9 p.m., a young girl catches a panty snatcher red-handed. Bravely, she gives chase. Also, a dog was there, but the snatcher flees. And he hides himself in no other than Mr. Marcus's clinic garage. Aha! Incidentally. What do you mean it does not have a... What do you mean it doesn't come as a shock? This guy's vibes are rancid. His vibes are awful, we can tell. Incidentally, these panties were found in the exhaust pipe of the car there. Presumably he was trying to hide the evidence of his crime. Here we go. Well, it may not be a murder. We're guilty of panty snatching in the first degree. Please, hear me out. It's not what it looks like. Order, 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 Mr. Stickler. You're should be ashamed. It's not what. It's, see? Is he stuck? His hat got stuck. So Orby said you were silent not because you were guilty of murder, but because you lacked the courage to admit your theft of a girl's undergarments? Perhaps you're not aware my school's name was originally written as IV. I stands for Intelligence Research Surveillance, see? Your point? I'm not done. Now, I'm just a major in the science department. And what does science teach? Not curiosity, yes, we are the IVU, science department, are violently curious. No challenge is too daunting. What great... Come on, you're talking about a girl's panties here. Oh, you don't understand. Mysteries are unknown. Unknown is unacceptable. My friends, when it comes to mysteries, those panties are promised. Seriously, we gotta kill this guy. Oh, it's because it... Oh, okay. It's because she pulled a full-size car tire out of there. Okay. I mean... Still weird and creepy of you to do, but I guess if you're just curious how she got a car tire in there, sure. Tire? Yes, I saw her do it! She pulled a tire out of those! It's not all. First there was a tire, then a stew pot, then a frozen chicken? You know that was magic. Oh, I remember now. He's one of the regulars in the audience at the Wonder Bar. Huh? He's talking about my magic panties trick. Tracy, can't you just pull him out of the hat? I just don't understand. A broom. A pair of panties that mocks the very laws of physics. A broom and a frozen chicken, Tracy? Remember the doves and bunny rabbits. Mr. Stickler, you stole this girl's panties to understand a magic trick? I say panties, but they're much more than that. They're a portal. They're an object of serious study. I wonder... Has there been a rash of panty snatching in the area? Where the hell are you? I'm sorry, but I did it for science. Each time I spied a pair of panties flapping through the breeze with even the night as she chased me through the streets, I wept tears of joy. Perhaps this is the right night I will seize the truth that lies within them. Yet woe was I, for once again the lazy arm slipped through my fingers. Still, that is still straight up a crime. And creepy. It leaves things unexplained. Ah, you refer to our witness's other lie, yes. This claimed he saw a crime from the south, but was in fact in the north. Indeed. Can anyone care to explain why he lied about that? Can anyone care to explain what is going on? You might guess her forehead. Me? I'm not the one lying. Did I not hear you correctly? Did not say you do not accuse the witness of murder? Didn't the witness lie about the location at the time? Oh, do you want me to? I mean, I can do it. You didn't really seem like the murdering type, but alright. Or do you have no idea? Well, there's something about the way the diagram is arranged right now. When you think about it, right near where Mr. Stickler was standing, isn't there a trash can? Well, Mr. Justice, what say you? Huh? Oh, because he was throwing away these. That doesn't show a lie as this. What? More panties? How many panties are you carrying in your pocket, Old? These are last, honest. These were found in the trash can at the park. Looking at the diagram, you can see that the trash can was right next to where the witness stood. Mr. Stickler, you didn't! Alas, I'm a failure as a scientist. I can't unravel the mysteries of the universe. I can't even unravel a pair of panties. These panties are your handiwork as well? night I've been chased, hounded in the Miraculous Clinic garage. Weeping in frustration, I was forced to abandon my prize. Don't you see how I felt? Believe me, I'd rather not. In the garage for a short while. Then abandoning the panties, I made for home, toward the office where the girl works, and towards the south entrance. I saw them hanging on a clothesline by a giant mansion. Wait a minute, you said you were only curious in the magic ones. You already found the magic ones. Why are you stealing these? I'm safe in my pocket, ready to take home. I stumbled upon a murder. Murder of Dr. Maractus. Toward what I had seen, but as I waited for the police to arrive, I got scared. They searched me. Do you suppose the bloomers? Yes, it was a severe blow to the progress of science, but one that had to be born. Fascinating, if disturbing tale. We're still sending you to jail for this, by the way. I believe this brings today's proceedings to a close. I'm more than pleased to dismiss this witness for the remainder of the trial. I never want to see you again. One last thing, if I might. Yes, Prosecutor Gavin? Regardless of where we ended today, some vital points were made. Namely, the defendant walkie-talkie was at the scene of the crime. And he was pointing a weapon at the victim. Sorry. One more thing. Walkie-talkie has a clear motive. Indeed, the defendant walkie-talkie is still a prime suspect in this case. The only suspect, in fact, assuming there was no one else there on the scene at the time. The mystery remains. The location of a wound in the victim's right temple has yet to be explained. Court requests further investigation from both the defense and prosecution. Maybe. What did you just call me? No problem. Very well. This brings the trial for the day to a close. Court is adjourned. To be continued. And that's where we'll leave off. My only regret with Greta not being able to be here is Trucy said eek multiple times and we weren't able to hear Greta say it. Sad. Oh well. She'll be back soon. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Sometime in the future, I think. Sometime soon. Let me take a look, see at my schedule real quick. For work. I won't be able to work on the weekends at all because they love scheduling me for the weekends. Oh, funny story. I asked them, like, hey, can you not schedule me on Saturday afternoons? Because that's, like, the only time of the week I get to go out of the house and, like, have a social interaction with a human being. That's my Digimon day. That's where I go play Digimon cards. It's great. They scheduled me for 4 Saturdays in a row. And I talked to, like, the guy who's in charge of scheduling. I'm like, hey, I talked to multiple people when I was being hired not to do this, and it's happening. Do you know what's going on? He's like, oh, no one told me that. So it's been fixed now. Now I'm not going to get scheduled on Saturdays, hopefully. But, like, damn. They kind of did me dirty. Oh well. Looks like Monday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Next week. Yeah, I can do pretty much all the beginning of next week, and then the weekend I'm gonna be busy out of my mind. But yeah. Look forward to more streams soon. See y'all next time, and have a good one. I'll have to plan with Greta next time we can stream Ace Attorney. Anyway. Have a good one, everybody. Thanks for watching. See you later. Peace.